the final frontier. These are the stories of the starship named Enterprise, their ongoing mission to explore unknown space, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Sabotage!
I know why you're here. Why we are all here.
Our captain will come for us. Mercy will be the last thing on his mind.
I am counting on it. Fear of death is illogical. Fear of death is what keeps us alive.
Star Trek Beyond. Alright, so Star Trek Beyond is the third movie in this rebooted Star Trek movies. Now, I really like the first Star Trek movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I really like the first Star Trek movie by J.J. Abrams. It really proved to me that J.J. Abrams could do a Star Wars movie, which he eventually did. And it just showed how he wanted to do like a Star Wars movie, really. And you can really view the first Star Trek. It was just a great movie. It wasn't really a great Star Trek movie, but it was just a great movie, and it did a great job rebooting the franchise. Star Trek II Into Darkness was the one that I like, but I have problems with. I thought it was a movie that Star Trek fans hated for some reason. And I can get it, I guess, but I'm not a Star Trek fan outside of these two movies. I've never seen any older movies, so I can't really judge Star Trek on its stuff before. I've never really seen the TV show, except for something I remember where the Enterprise goes down in the forest somewhere. That's the only thing I know of Star Trek from my childhood. So Star Trek Beyond takes place about 3 years after the events of Khan. They're going out there exploring space. They're doing what they did in the original series. They're checking out planets. They're just trying to do their regular thing. Well, they get a mission where they have to go to this planet to rescue these people. And to quote the mighty Admiral Akbar, "It's a trap!" Kirk and his crew, they get stranded on a planet, and we have our movie. And I have to say, I really enjoyed this movie. The action is well done. My one problem with the movie, though, first just to start off right, is it did take a little time for it to actually get going. But once it got going, it got really good real quickly. I really like the parallels they did between Kirk and Spock. You have Kirk who, he's like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this forever. I joined Starfleet because of my dad, and now I know really who I am. And then you have Spock who, his other self just died, Leonard Nimoy, rest in peace. But they did a really good job of honoring the original show, and this is the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, so I'm glad they did it right. Now, Idris Elba as the villain. I liked him a little bit. For a while, you're just like, well, okay, he's being bad guy, okay, but then at the end of the movie, you're just like, oh, that's a really cool twist. I didn't actually see that coming. So I actually really enjoyed the twist in the movie. And then the thing about the sabotage music and just the music in general, it does serve a purpose, so it's not in there just to be there, so I can live with that. Also, the characters I actually really liked. I liked the girl. She was really good. But the one character that really stood out to me was Bones. He is such a great actor. I wish he could get a little more exposure. Carl Urban does such a good job in this role that he was just awesome. He was hilarious. And you saw a really great relationship between Spock and Bones. It was really great to see. And you also see the guy who plays Spock, he does a really good job. Overall, Star Trek Beyond, is it better than the first movie? No. Is it better than Star Trek Into Darkness? I don't know. I think it is a little bit, or just right on par. I would have to rewatch Into Darkness to really make that call. But I wanted to give Star Trek Beyond an A-. Have you seen Star Trek Beyond? What are your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. And guys, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and subscribe to see more. And tell your friends about Easy Nation. All too easy.